Hello, guys, and welcome to the first of hopefully not many Love Island All Stars videos. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the cast. Now, the cast was announced earlier this week, or maybe last week, I can't remember. And I have to be 100% honest, I'm not too excited about the cast. The cast is giving Love Island some stars, not necessarily all stars. Which I feel like is usually a Drag Race joke, but it kind of does apply to this when, like, at least with Drag Race, they might not be stars, but they're talented. Everyone's talented. Love Island, not really the same deal, I gotta be honest. So let's just jump straight in with the first person, and that person is Hannah Elizabeth. I gotta be honest, I didn't watch Love Island seasons 1 to 4. I started watching it season 5 and then stopped around season 8 or 9. I can't remember the last season I actually sat down and watched. I don't know who she is, but let's find out a little bit about her. So why is she returned to Love Island Villa? She did it 8 years ago, and she didn't think she'd be able to do it again. I'm not very good at finding love, but I had a ball the first time, so I'm going to have a ball again. This is my problem with the All-Stars approach. They all know how the show works. They all kind of know each other because they're in that sphere of Love Island-ness. So they probably all, like, met each other. It's just going to feel a bit forced and a bit awkward, I won't lie. So why do you think the villa is a perfect place to find love? It's a great place to find love because it takes you out of your comfort zone. I'm looking forward to meeting people that I might not necessarily meet day to day. Bit of a safe answer from her, I can't lie. She got engaged on the show last time. What? That's crazy because I'm fairly certain the first season's only like 6 weeks. How can you get engaged to someone after 6 weeks? That's crazy talk. That's absolute crazy talk. Wildness. So, yeah, that's Hannah Elizabeth. I don't really know what to think of her. She looks nice, I guess. I don't really know what to think. I hate those sunglasses. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know how old she is, but she looks older than I think she is, which, I'm going to try not to comment on people's appearance. Let's just avoid those minefields, shall we? Next up, we got Chris Taylor. Now, I know Chris Taylor because, not personally, but I watched his series. And he won with Amber someone. Can't remember his name. So, he was only there for 15 days. That's crazy. No, he wasn't. 15 days. I'm getting ear hair. Ugh, why would you say that? What will you do differently this time? I'm going to try very hard to not get pied as many times as I did last time. I managed to get pied 6 times in 15 days. Wait, who's Chris Taylor then? Because I thought he won the show. Oh, she won with Greg O'Shea. So who on earth is Chris Taylor? I do not remember this guy at all then. Was he one of the... Oh... He was one of the Casa Amor guys. Right, okay. Yeah. Irrelevant is what I'm getting at here. How did the Barbie movie cameo? He was in Barbie? That's a bit crazy, I won't lie. Okay, next up. Anton. Okay, if there's one person that I'm actually excited to see back, it's Anton. Anton is the Scottish guy from season 5. And the only thing that I remember from, like, season 5 about him is that his mum used to shave his ass and he was looking for someone else to shave his ass. Not exactly what you're looking for in a partner, but we move. It's chill. I remember him being quite funny. He was with Belle or something like that. Yeah, Belle Hassan. I think that's her name. So why you returning to the Love Island Villa? For me, it was a no-brainer. I got the call, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Well, actually, twice in a lifetime for you, let's be honest. Why do you think what's your most memorable thing? There are 2 things that stand out for me. If I get seen out, people always ask me, does your mum still shave your bum? That doesn't go away. And of course, it has to be Craig David performing. It was iconic. Yeah, the bum... The shaving the bum was so funny, and that really did make me chuckle. If you had to pick your top Islander from season 1 to 10 to couple up with, who would it be and why? Kaz Crossley, she's a lovely girl. Hayley Hughes is my look to a T, and Molly Smith. I don't recognise any of those names. Kaz rings a bell. I'm fairly certain she's on this series, if I've not misread the cast list, but I could be wrong. Let's move on to the next one. We've got Demi Jones. Now, Demi was actually, like, a couple of my friends have actually met her out in Portsmouth. But Demi was on season 6, as it says there, and she was, now where am I going with this? She was coupled up with, that guy that ended up pieing her off in Casa Amor. And then she ends up going home. It's kind of gutting. I did like Demi, so I'm kind of excited for her to come back. What will you do differently? I'm going to go in there with more determination. Fair enough. How will you feel if you come across an ex in the villa or someone you've dated? It's all love with everyone. It'll be interesting to see if old flames get reignited. Naturally, with Love Island, paths are very much crossed, and believe me, I have some paths. Yeah, I feel like she's going to be very interesting. Number 1 is Ovi. Ooh. I don't think Ovi's on this series, though. So that will be interesting to see if he ends up turning up. I don't think he will. But it'd be cool to see him anyway. Jake Cornish. Oh god. Jake. This is Liberty and Jake. Okay, so just a little FYI. Liberty and Jake were a couple from season 7. Now I watched season 7 is the only season of Love Island I watched from start to finish. It's the only one that I made it all the way through because it did have me in a little bit of a but Liberty and Jake started out so well and then it just deteriorated. It sucks. How will you feel if you come across an ex in the villa or someone you've dated? Well, there's only one, and that's Liberty. We never ended with any bad blood between us, and everything happens for a reason. We just became 2 different people in the end. Okay, that's a very immature way of talking about it. But they've asked the audience to kind of pair people up. Liberty and Jake are being put back together. I'm sorry. The audience is toxic, but like that's happening. It's got to happen at some point. So if you had to pick your top Love Islander, Molly Smith. Who is Molly Smith? So it turns out that Molly Smith is the person that Callum coupled up with in like season 6 and left Shauna. Shauna's my favourite character that series. My favourite person that series. And so Callum's not in my best books and neither is Molly. So yeah, let's move on. Liberty. Big love for Liberty, honestly. Liberty was one of the better parts of series 7. So series 7, like I said, was the only one that I watched from start to finish, so I'm glad there's so many season 7 people because I feel really attached to them. And I gotta say, a lot of the season 7 people, well, in fact all of the season 7 people that they put in, I would consider all-stars. They are people that I would have liked to see back. Maybe not Jake. Jake was a bit toxic towards the end, but yeah, we move on from that. But Liberty is definitely the person that I am most excited to see. So yeah, I think this is going to be really, really entertaining, really, really fun. Last time you were in the villa, you wore your heart on the sleeve. Oh, bless her. Yeah, she did. She fell fast and she fell hard, and then that's what really sucked when it all came to an end. Like day 50, I'm pretty sure, was when they called it quits, and that really, really sucked to watch. I gotta be honest. Kaz, Kaz. I loved Kaz. Kaz is one of my favorite people from Love Island. I thought she was hilarious when she was on the first time, and she really, really does deserve to come back and sort of shine her spotlight once more because she was funny, she was entertaining, she brought the drama, she had some hilarious moments, she had some dramatic moments, and I'm expecting all of that once again. I don't think this series is going to be very good. I think it's going to be entertaining because of the people they've got on it. I just don't think I don't think Love Island can function with an all-stars like way of doing it. I just don't think it works, but we'll have to wait and see. What was your most memorable moment from the first time going into the villa? She's best friends with Liberty. I forgot about that. Yeah, that'll be really, really cute. I'm excited to see those two back together. Next up, we've got Georgia Harrison. I gotta be honest, I don't really know who she is. Apparently she's got some iconic moments, but like, I don't know. I don't know who she is because I didn't watch the first 4 series. So like, genuinely, I don't know who you are. Sucks. But like, I'm excited to see people again. I'm hoping that they do like a previously, and they like give some flashbacks from when they were on it, just so I understand like what their most iconic moments were. But she seems nice. I like the net dress that she's got on. Yeah, it's cool, I guess. Moving on. Um, oh, she says she likes Chris Taylor, and Chris Taylor's on the show, so that's quite fun. Um, so I guess we'll have to see whether that works out or not. Um, Georgia Steele. Now, I've heard this name. I don't know who she is, if I'm being 100% honest. I also hate that bikini. It is like, why is it glittery and green? Green is not the color to have glittery. It just, yeah, that's not, no, not my fave, not my fave. But it'll be interesting to see what she brings to the table. Again, I feel like this is another iconic person. I just don't know who they are. Like, I recognize her face. Oh, she likes Toby. Oh, and speaking of Toby, I think he is up next. Yep. Perfect. Toby was so funny on his first series. He ended up recoupling 5 different times. He went from Kaz to Chloe to Abigail to Chloe again to Mary and then back to Chloe. It was so confusing and so random, but 4 different people he coupled up with, which is crazy. I think it's the most I've ever seen in a series. That's absolutely wild. But he was very entertaining. I've watched like some podcasts that he's been on recently, and he is just very, very entertaining. So I'm excited to see him bring some hijinks back into the villa. But I just don't believe anyone here is actually there to find love. I think it's just an excuse to be on TV again. Is that really cynical of me? I feel like that's really cynical. Up next, we've got Lewis. I don't know what his name is. Lewis Morrison. I don't know who he is either. He's from season 1. Yeah, I didn't watch it in season 1. He was 21 at the time. If it was 8 years ago, crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, I don't really know who he is. Oh, he likes Chloe Burrows. That's interesting. I don't know who the other names are. Clarice. That rings a bell, but I couldn't tell you what season she was on. Mitchell Taylor. Season 10? Was that last series? I didn't watch last series at all. Like, I didn't even start it. Usually I start it. In the summer, you were given the name Messy Mitch, and a name that you have taken on as your own. Why do you think you got this name, and can we expect more of it? I'll be honest, I didn't really plan on being Messy Mitch. It just depends on what day of the week it is. Okay, I don't know who he is, so like I can't comment on who this person is. I'm sorry. If you had to pick your top 3 Love Islanders, Lucy Dolan or Donlan, wasn't she with? Oh, she was in series 5 or something like that, and she was with that guy. I can't remember his name. That's a long time ago now. I watched that was in 2019. Oh my god, that was before the pandemic. Jesus. Yeah, crazy. Okay. Well, that's the cast, I guess. Not really much to comment on. It's kind of a bit of a dull cast, but then maybe it's dull because half the people on here I've never seen in a series before, and the other half I have. I like all the season 7 people. I think Demi's a cool addition. Chris, and then the other 5 or 6 or however many there are, I just have no feelings towards them yet. I'm sure that will change in the first episode. So, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I know this has been a bit of a higgledy-piggledy episode. It's not exactly how I wanted to do it, but I couldn't really do it any other way because I wanted to introduce like the sort of text as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll probably be posting the first Love Island video on Tuesday, so make sure to watch out for that. But in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, and keep on ranting. Bye now.